Marketing Manager with Community CPS Australia in Hunter Valley, New South Wales, Australia.
So g'day. My name's Cass and I'm really excited to be here today presenting to you. And I just want to say a very good morning to all the Aussies who've gotten up extra early to watch me this morning. Just a quick background on myself. I'm the Direct Marketing Manager at Community CPS Australia, managing a team of professionals to deliver public relations, direct and digital marketing. We're one of Australia's largest credit unions. I've been successful in my chosen field, having won both national and international awards for my leadership skills. Now, just to set the scene, social media in Australian financial services is still developing and has not reached high levels of sophistication or engagement. In Australia, the problem of how to integrate social media into the business to support the overall strategy and create integrated marketing is still something new, and it's something that I've been working on at CPS. So today, I'm going to talk to you about social media, highlighting why go social, different approaches, challenges you may face, and the importance of engagement, integrated marketing, and authenticity. So the following video highlights the importance of social media and the role it'll play for your business.
If you work in marketing, you better start upping your game.
Because you haven't seen anything like us yet.
In just 10 years from now, we'll be buying and influencing buying
In ways that will confound you.
We won't just watch your ads, we'll expect smart, tailored content based on our social graphs.
Tailored for me.
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 And me.
We want to interact with it as we watch it. Not just with touch, but with voice, gesture.
With intent. You better embed everything that is featured with additional information. Social APIs and e-commerce functionality.
And we mean everything.
Everything.
Everything. The car,
The skirt.
the hotel,
The app.
Because we expect to double tap on anything to get more information.
Don't worry. You'll offset the cost by on-selling any leads to those data aggregator type companies.
We'll spread it through our networks.
And co-create with you.
and when we do buy, there are normally more of us than there are of you.
We can change your business in one trade,
As long as the deal is on.
I'll just stop that short. So why should your organisation be in social media? The video I just played showed us a few pointers on targeting a new generation. But social media also gives us a mouthpiece to talk to a broader audience in a manner we normally wouldn't be able to. Branding and relevance is a big element of this, but the big question remains as to how you can leverage social media to ensure an engaged audience and results. The approach my organisation has taken has been determined by a few different things. Our organisation is comprised of 5 different brands, and our internal resources are quite lean, so having 5 different Facebook and Twitter accounts wasn't a viable option. Therefore, the umbrella approach under the We're Listening name was used for Facebook, Twitter, and our blog. It represents all our brands. The positioning used was core to our strategy, communicating community, advice, and relationships. This was also seen as a safer option in terms of promoting brand and public relations, and enabled us to talk to an audience broader than just our members. Compare this to using social media as a pure customer service channel or a corporate mouthpiece, where your messages become only relevant to your existing membership base. How do you target new members? Users are seeking value exchange, and sometimes particularly given credit union size, keeping to purely corporate messages or sales messages can limit your audience. Think about what part of your business's strategy can be relevant to non-members and increase your audience reach even further. There are many approaches your organisation may take, but it needs to lie core to your strategy like We're Listening has. Social media is a really visible space and you need to be authentic, otherwise consumers will see right through you. The next component part of setting up We're Listening that was considered was around our targets. Our initial targets were set at 500 likes and followers, which we've recently achieved. This wasn't without challenges. A recent staff engagement approach was required, which has seen considerable sustained growth over recent months. Okay, so now I can hear all the accountants in the room asking, what's the ROI, right? Okay, so to date, We're Listening has been purely around brand and PR messages. The strategy is focused on creating a corporate mouthpiece for the organisation and a funnel for the audience to either convert to a member or have a strong brand affinity for CPS. I'm currently considering a new ROI approach around cost saving. So in an upcoming major member communication piece, I'm looking to use social media to reduce call volumes by 500 calls per week. This will be facilitated by self-help and social media forums, as well as having staff online to assist members. So as you may know, social media is highly reportable, and it's an excellent barometer for executives like yourselves. As you can see here on We're Listening, we've got some customer feedback about one of our branches and a member engaging in our community volunteer program. One of the challenges faced by organisations such as mine is how to ensure that social media remains an integrated part of the marketing communications. This is key to engagement, and I've done so successfully in the following Move Your Home Loan campaign.
I was thinking about it for a long time. I'd been thinking about it for ages.
I'm a bit slow to change on some things. It took me a while too. It did take me a little while, didn't it?
Yeah, it took him a while. Yeah. I really started to just feel trapped, and this is not what I wanted at all.
You do get stuck in a rut. Life becomes quite repetitive, and you lose the salt and pepper, the spice. Get the bird. Just doing meat and potatoes, really, aren't you?
He loves food.
They wanted to do something a bit different. You know, good luck to them. Yeah, I'm happy, you know, doing my thing. Yeah.
You don't realise unless you take action that it's going to continue. You just adjust it to that way of living.
Yeah, all of a sudden, we'd made this decision to move. Everything just became so much easier. It was such a relief. Oh, it was just, yeah, it was the best feeling ever.
So just to put that in context, moving home loans or switching home loans at the moment is a really hot topic in Australia. So our campaign leveraged YouTube, that was a YouTube clip, TV commercials and social media to direct sales to our website. This diagram that you can see now shows how all the different mediums can work together to create a sales outcome and highlights the role that social media plays in your integrated marketing approach. Integrated marketing is essential to ensuring the success of your social media, and like all forms of media, social works best when leveraged in an integrated manner. Risk was an important consideration when implementing We're Listening. We've adjusted a few existing communication policies as well as creating a specific social media policy which outlines behaviours for authorised social media users for CPS and also for staff when using their personal social media accounts. Change management has been a crucial skill in implementing We're Listening. Social media education has played a big role in the journey so far. Influencing skills have also been required to deliver current milestone achievements such as staff receiving social media access at work and achieving our targets. So thank you so much for your time today. To summarise the key points I hope you take home with you, social media enables you to communicate and listen to a new generation. Linking your social media strategy like We're Listening has to your business's overarching strategy will make your social media authentic and enable greater success. Consider your audience and what they will find interesting or what will make them want to interact with you. Do you really need to limit your social media to your membership base? Set realistic ROI and engagement targets. Manage internal change and take everyone on the journey with you. And the most important part I hope you get out of today is to always remember the social part of social media. Thank you.
Well, great job, Cass. That was fantastic. entertain me for a moment. Can we all just stand up for just 1 second? And everybody turn around and point at the camera and say 1, 2, 3. We're going to say, hello, Australia. Hello, Australia. Awesome. Thank you. So, let's get right into the questions, and we'll start with Dee Dee.
Yeah, thank you, Cass. Long journey to get here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Share with us one way that you've grown personally through this whole project.
Yeah, I think for myself, change management has been a really big part of my self-development over the last 12 months. So managing the social media project from beginning to where it is now, and also, I guess, having the insight to recognise when to seek advice and in managing that change process, because it has quite a broad scope and touches many parts of the business. So that's been my biggest self-development component.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And Desreen.
Cass, your project is very excellent. Excellent idea.
Thank you.
I thoroughly enjoy watching the video, the blog, reading the blog. Do you envision any problem in the future in terms of this project?
Sorry?
Any problems in the future, any hurdles that you have to cross?
Any problems? Not to date. I think the continuing focus for us is around the engagement and the integration. So we've really just begun that journey, and so I envisage that being an ongoing focus for myself and my team for probably the next 12 months.
Okay, thank you.
And Dee Dee.
Yeah, thank you. Well, what's next for you in terms of your growth development? And if you did go to the CEO CUES Institute, what do you expect to take back to Australia?
So I guess there's a few elements. I'm currently finishing my postgrad Masters in Marketing, so that's a big milestone for myself next year. In terms of being here at the moment, I'm actually really looking forward to Tim's presentation. That's something in terms of marketing and IT working quite closely together, and a lot of marketing initiatives these days do have quite a technical element. So that's something that I'm really hoping to take home for my manager.
Did you want to say that again? Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have time for probably one more question. Anybody? I didn't ask Patrick yet, did I? It's a lot to keep track of all of this stuff. So Patrick.
No, really, excellent presentation. Obviously, social media is a huge emphasis for cranes everywhere, not just in Australia. Really enjoyed the presentation, but I think all my questions were either answered in your presentation or by my fellow judges, and the ones who got to ask 2 questions especially.
Thank you, Patrick.
I'm on Australia time, right? So thank you very much, Cass. Fantastic job.
Thank